Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Shomorodov. And a chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Vitinha. João Neves. Wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. And hit. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Uzbekistan suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Costa. Rafael Leao. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Into the channel, keeps on running. That'll be a corner. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Spectacular save! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Point-blank header! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Vitinha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, gently done. Uzbekistan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Kusanov. Kusanov chooses to go cross-field. João Neves. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
João Neves is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
João Neves. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Is there any support? He might not need it. Vitinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That carried quite a threat. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Uzbekistan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
João Neves. Costa. Pedro Neto. Shomorodov. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Costa. Hernandez. Costa. Uzbekistan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Moved on forwards. Costa. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
João Cancelo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Shomorodov. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a nice ball. Searching pass he's played there. That looks a cracking... He's gone for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Antonio Silva. João Neves. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Uzbekistan have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Costa does really well to win the ball there. Costa shifted upfield, face to face, takes a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto, who's set up one goal so far. João Cancelo could try cutting inside here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross from Cancelo. And that has been knocked clear. Gets a foot in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets a good foot in there.
Uzbekistan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
They are... Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now who's going to be first to this? And there's the shot! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, the two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested